possible. Just saving all those little amounts of frames.
Alright, so I had to restart the stream, which meant your timer restart as well. Do you know your door time by chance?
Nope, no idea.
Alright, we'll add about 44 seconds.
Okay.
We'll be generous. Sorry about that again, guys.
By the way, I'm not dropping any frames, so it's not my fault.
Yeah, I had to switch it from 60 to 30 FPS because apparently I can't handle 60 anymore.
Alright, it's important to mention, even though this is the any percent category, he's going to be collecting all the hearts and sub-tanks, as you'll see right here. So that's a heart. So that at the end is to get the Shoryuken, which greatly speeds up the end game. For comparison, the low percent that gets no items finishes the 8 mavs like 2 minutes faster, but ends up being like 3 or 4 minutes slower. So it saves a lot of time.
This stage is pretty bad.
Yeah, this stage can be kind of trolly because the weather here is random and can slow you down for no reason. So you got bad weather twice in a row.
Yeah, and I also screwed up several times, but...
Impossible stage.
Yeah, it is one of the hardest stages, I think.
Good luck on the idiot.
Thank you. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, the god luck. So what happened here is if he goes under 10 health, he'll do a little dance and go invincible for 9 seconds. But when he clings to the ceiling, he goes through that whole animation before he does anything else. So he managed to skip the invincibility dance and killed him right away, so that was good luck. That was pretty sick.
And this upcoming stage is also one of the hardest, I think.
Yeah, it's something. So worth noting is that Sponge gives the best weapon in the game, probably the most notable one, and next to the strike change, the grappling hook that pulls you towards walls. So it saves time everywhere, so anytime there's a wall, he's going to be grappling towards it. And this is really like the best stage to showcase all the cool stuff you can do with it. Oh, we got good capsule luck.
Yeah.
This stage is really dumb. The capsule won't start the animation until it centers itself, and it's constantly doing little random jitters back and forth, so you can lose over a second for no reason. Yo, the god chain.
Yeah. I get it all the time for some reason.
Yeah, the way I do it, I never get it. Makes me sad.
Oh, I got a little bit of blue sky. I wanna turn down Mumble for Gator, so be right back.
Oh, yeah. So this is a particularly hard boss. You have a very small window at the start of the fight to hit him, and as soon as you hit him with the chain, his AI says get down in the water, and you have 5 frames to hit him, and keep chaining those over and over. Otherwise he'll go down and you lose a bunch of time.
Easy boss.
Nice.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, for the longest time, everybody said 3 frames, and nobody knows where that came from. But last year, a few people looked into it, and it was actually 5. So now everybody feels even worse when they miss it.
It's also tricky because of the water moving, right?
Yeah, the water moving, and it the lag. It's just everything in this room is awful.
How is that water? I think it's
Oil, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, super jumps in SMRPG are 3 frames, and you do 100 of them, and checkers will swear up and down that they're easier than Gator.
And Gator is also his boss room is pretty laggy, so in some cases I think it's even more than 5 frames on console.
Here's the auto scroller of the game.
But first, ladders. I hope I don't crash.
The thing with this bike is nobody really knows how it works. I've tasked this section and I have no idea what's going on. You just shoot at the same spot everybody does and hope it works.
Dude, this is hard. That was pretty bad.
Getting a little lost in powers back and forth.
Yeah.
So the reason you do this stage here is to get this upgrade that he's about to get, the air dash. So they're not really useful on their own, but they let you do a cool trick called a neon jump that'll let you triple jump. That we'll see in the next stage. So because of that, he doesn't have the weakness right now, and he's gonna Buster Duel a dumb bird.
Just a reminder that this is MegaMarathon, and we are raising money to bring a couple of international runners to AGDQ, which is in January. It's awesome games done quick, and it's the speedrunning marathon, basically the biggest speedrunning marathon. And all of the money that we raise with this marathon will be used to help 3 runners. And those 3 runners are Raindrop Dry, Kevin Drake, and Tom Tron, who are all have runs in the marathon. So we're trying to help them get there so that they can do their awesome runs during the marathon.
Alright, that wasn't the greatest fight. He ended up on top of a hill and jumping out of his range over and over, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Usually you want him to jump because his iframe is reset at the peak, but if you can't reach him, it's kind of pointless.
Yep. Also, I would like to say that Crab is the worst stage in the game.
Dude, I love Crab. Carlos, my buddy. Yo, he hit it. That was nice. So that was the double neon. So if you've played this game casually, you know you really hate the pink charge because you're just kind of dashing around and then you shoot it and it just stops you for no reason. And what's happening there is that it, for 1 frame, it considers you not moving and on the ground. So if you jump on that 1 frame, you can actually jump again in the air. So it's really useful in a speedrun, but it really sucks casually.
That was actually a really good Crab stage.
Are neons in every X game or just the...
They have to have the air dash, so they're not in X1, but they're in X2 and 3.
Okay.
Wow. This crab fight is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
I'm excited to see it. Oh, The lag.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I'm not really... Well, he just kind of moved in strange ways.
Yeah, that was something.
And this upcoming stage is also pretty difficult, I would say. Stag.
Yeah, it's one of the flashiest stages, I find. The climb looks really impressive.
Yeah. Kind of stupid mistake there.
Oh, you don't do the neon.
I will avoid every neon I can. Also, that was a pretty bad climb, so I'm sorry for everyone that got their hopes up.
Alright, so right there, going to the door, he interrupted his shooting animation while, like, with the door animation. So that stores the little ping charge and lets him switch weapons. So here he's gonna shoot the bubble and keep charging, and then instantly get a ping charge again. Oh, that was not the right weapon.
Yeah, I missed one of the blue things on the second charge shot, so...
Oh yeah,
Um,
it takes forever to despawn, and the
Yeah.
weapon swapping is awkward.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I kinda missed the bubbles, and I wasn't sure if I hit him with a buster shot there at the beginning or not, so
Yeah,
I wasn't
well, it
sure
probably
if I
still
was...
tied bubble only, so
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So normally, since he had 4 health left at the end instead of 5, I should have gone for just bubbles, but it doesn't really matter. Thanks. Do you wanna explain Junkbot luck?
Yeah, these robots are really dumb. They will jump or shoot things at random, even though you killed them beforehand, so it's surely completely out of your control how long that animation takes.
Yeah, and sometimes
Oh no, the bug!
sometimes they just do nothing at all.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say in Moth, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. That's a cool trick at the end, I guess.
I'm excited.
I'm usually pretty consistent at it, I would say, but can't always get it. And I just completely spoiled it, of course, but...
Oh no! Yo, sushi. So this boss really sucks and is really laggy.
Yeah, it's probably my least favorite boss in the game, I would say.
Oh no. So
Yeah,
that's
that kinda-
actually really
that
bad.
kinda
You have
sucks.
exactly the right amount of burner for this fight. Alright, salvaged it.
Yeah. He could have screwed me over if he had gone into the ground, but
Yeah.
since he didn't, I didn't lose that much time. Do you have anything interesting to say about Centipede stage?
It's a dumb stage. I hate it.
Really?
The blocks give me nightmares.
Oh. I don't think it's too bad, personally.
Yeah, it's a lot better in any percent than it is in low.
Oh, yeah.
I get triggered every time somebody triggers the boxes first. It's actually slower, and nobody has changed.
Well, nobody told me this.
I found that when I did the crystal first stuff.
No. Doesn't Crescent do trigger blocks after?
Doesn't what? Sorry?
Crescent.
Yeah, Crescent has a weird strat. He does... I forget what he does now.
Well, he doesn't really play the game anymore, I guess. Also, I'm pretty sure I would have died if I had gone full, or if I had committed to that block zip at the end.
Oh yeah, you definitely would have. It's a good choice. So this boss is really, really stupid. So he has two sets of attacks depending like whether he uses his tail or not. And if he's using his tail and you hit him, he will teleport, which one wastes time by itself and then wastes extra time because it lags.
This is a pretty bad pattern.
And we're not using the weakness here, because if you use the weakness it knocks off his tail and all he does is teleport.
This is
So you're just kind of hoping for a good pattern. Yeah,
Really
this
bad
is not
pattern.
good. This is really, really bad.
Whatever.
Dumb boss.
Yeah. Also, I'm really bad at wiggling, so I get kinda scared when it catches me. What do you think of Snail stage then?
It's my favorite stage in the game.
Oh, yeah, I like it as well.
It's okay in any percent, but in low percent has all the coolest chains.
Yeah.
Just don't pull a gorilla and we'll be fine.
I don't understand how to fail that, to be honest.
I don't either. Alright, disaster avoided. Actually, I'm gonna post a link in chat so everybody knows what I'm talking about.
It's a good clip.
Alright, so right here, that burner lags the game just enough to skip that mini boss. It stops him from loading. And here he's gonna go trigger the crystal first, do a little backtracking, which ends up being a little bit faster than not doing backtracking, but waiting for the crystal.
glad Tonic made a shout out to Brendan Blakemore in the chat. Good player.
So right here, he's gonna buff for a lemon to hit him before he goes into a shell and get him in a knockback state, which prevents him from doing the bad RNG pattern.
I screwed it up in a really weird way. Ooh,
Whoa,
that
was interesting.
I got the 6 shell bounce, so at least you get that.
We'll keep away.
So yeah, I don't know what that 8 time was, but it wasn't too bad, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. You hit all the important things. So coming up is one of the coolest, other than Crystal Snail, my second favorite stage probably. It's a lot of cool weapon usage and swapping.
Yeah, one of my favorites as well. And I screwed up the chain at the beginning. But the stage is pretty intense on your hands.
Yeah, anything with a lot of wall climbing just kills your hands in practice. Oh, that sounds bad.
I hate that magnet.
Oh no.
I really hate it.
Oh. Yeah, so he didn't scroll the screen up there to spawn that guy in time. Little lag. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, could have gone worse, I think. But do you feel like explaining this boss?
He's a nightmare in low percent, and then at any percent you can just stand in front of him and go get a drink and you'll win.
Well,
oh, sometimes he can jump like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he can like randomly go invincible or jump, so like the amount of time that it takes is completely out of your control. And the lag also makes no sense. Wow, Crescent telling people not to follow you.
Wow.
This fucking guy.
Your stream is too comfy.
Yeah, I guess so.
So this is a pretty short but intense stage coming up. It all revolves around one slightly difficult trick. The elevator skip, I'd say it was like 20 something seconds.
It's pretty easy, to be honest.
He got it, there we go. Yeah, I mean there's different ways that are faster or slower, like slightly harder, but
yeah,
it's not that bad. And this is one of my favorite boss fights, although I'm pretty sure most people hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult, I would say. Definitely the hardest part of the stage.
For sure. So he's gonna, the weakness is Slicer, and because of the weird animation it does, you can actually hit him twice with one charge Slicer, like with the opening animation and then it goes up and comes back down. Ooh, that's two.
That was a really dumb fight, and you'll see why.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Alright, oh. That was still okay.
Yeah, I got 3 double hits at least.
Yeah, he just missed one whole Slicer.
Oh well, this upcoming stage is one of the hardest, I would say.
It's very punishing for any little mistake. So this is where he's gonna get the Shoryuken, and he needs full health for that, so taking damage is very bad.
have a $5 donation from Ajarmar. It says, "Good luck to all the runners with runs. This donation goes to Kirby Squeak Squad Boss Endurance Incentive. Love you, Shasta, my man, and I want to complete that love by making you squirm. Good luck." Thank you, Ajarmar.
How did that crystal stay there? These ladders are hard.
Yeah, ladders are incredibly difficult. Also, there's a really easy trick coming up at the end of the stage.
Oh, you're doing it? Nice. I always forget who to in this game.
And I said it was easy so that if I failed it I could joke about it. And if I got it I could look good.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite tricks. It's the best kind of trick. It's easy, it saves time, and it looks cool as hell. And there it is.
It barely saves time.
Hey man, frames.
Yeah.
It's double-digit frames, it's enough for me.
How many does it save? I don't even know.
I think it came to like 15 or something.
Oh, really? That's a lot.
Alright, and this is the brutal endgame of X2. From here on out, any mistake costs a lot of time. You're gonna have to Shoryuken a bunch of bosses. He has to have full health to do that. And yeah, if he messes up and gets hit, it's a huge time sink. And the Shoryuken is a lot harder than the Hadouken from X1. It doesn't do like a flat 32 damage. It does damage based on like how long your hitbox is inside of theirs. So for bosses with tiny hitboxes, it can be really, really difficult to line yourself up properly and get the one-hit KO. There's a couple of annoying bosses like that, like Crab, you have to get him to jump to get under him and do it, and Snail, who's an asshole. Uh-oh.
Oh well. I didn't take damage at least.
Yeah, Centipede can be weird to one-hit KO, because like his hitbox varies a lot depending on what attack he does. Oh, well that didn't matter there. Yeah, and sometimes you just lemon, because the input is kind of finicky.
Yeah. Also Crab can be really annoying if he feels like it. Oops. Okay. Well, he wasn't annoying, I just reacted badly. But it went pretty well anyway. Sponge can be kind of annoying as well.
Yeah, he can sometimes spin his whip, and it's really hard to shore you through it, so you just kind of have to wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some more health now, because I have a full sub-tank, so just to be safe, I'm gonna make it so that I have 2 sub-tanks.
Yeah, the boss rush is really hard to commentate on a delay. You're constantly a boss ahead of me. Oh, here comes Moth. Is this gonna be Ginny or Crescent?
Well, it wasn't Crescent at least, I don't know if it was Yin.
Frame perfect.
Oh, there we
Frame
go.
perfect.
That was some frame perfect.
Yeah, totally frame perfect.
Also, just to let everyone know that we have a couple of donations incentives coming up that need to be met, and those are for Mr. Shasta's runs, and he's doing Kirby Squeak Squad, and he's doing Boss Endurance for that. Actually, that's the second one. First is Mighty Switch Force with bonus levels. Both of those are $75, and currently they are pretty far away from being met, so if you want to see Shasta struggle with bonus levels and Boss Endurance, make sure to get your donations in.
That snail fight was kinda scary. I don't know why.
Cool, though.
I don't know why it didn't get cancelled, but
Are you doing Gator or Ostrich next?
You'll see.
Alright, so this room is really weird. It's really awkward to buster cancel. So you have to like hold one button for a while and then the other one. If you just press them, it's just like, no, you didn't do that.
Yeah, you either have to press them on the very same frame or at least 5 frames apart for some strange reason.
There we go, 4 chain, easy every time.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a good position for Ostrich. I might be too far away.
So Ostrich his arena is a little weird. If you're actually like holding a direction, you can move before he spawns, and he won't start spawning until you stop. So you can like set yourself up. Oh yeah, I think
it was a good position. Yeah.
So he's gonna buffer a crystal here, and it'll freeze him before he goes invincible, and just boom. That's actually a little bit faster than jumping over him and waiting for him to turn around and smack him in the face.
Yeah. And it looked cooler as well. At least I think so.
I definitely agree.
Okay, the last
So that was a
stage.
pretty good boss rush.
Yeah, the last stage is very scary.
Yeah, so we're going back to Centipede for some reason, except now it's gonna have intro music. And yeah, the bane of all X2 runs, Barrier Attacker, is gonna be there.
Long live Sigma.
I have that dude's address if you want it, by the way. Barrier Attacker.
Nice, okay, we survived Barrier Attacker.
Yeah, luckily. I do have 2 sub-tanks, so...
And it should be good. So Zero is a little weird. His hitbox is like too small to actually shore you in one, like and just kill him in one shore you. Even in a test setting, it's completely impossible. And right there, normally when you go into the room, it like sends you back to the left side. But if you shore you in, it doesn't send you back, so you can start right in his face.
Yeah.
There you go. So the next boss is really dumb. If you're doing the fastest strat, there's a chance that he can just not jump and decide to smack you in the face, and you go flying across the room.
Oh there.
Uh-oh.
I have never been more relieved in my entire life. I'm glad I didn't do the same thing I did at DSA. Get your own time. Get your own time, by the way.
Countdown, are you ready on time?
Is this it? Are we gonna see the Ajarmar special?
Shut up, I swear to God. Time, by the way. I would like to dedicate that final boss to checkers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
really
really
good.
Good run.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for running for us.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, like I said, I had to restart the timer at the beginning, I guess 45-50 seconds into the intro stage, so the time's a little inaccurate, but Ajarmar still got, just want everyone to know that.
Marathon 33.
Yeah, Marathon 33, easy every time, dude.
Completely legitimate.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so coming up
No.
next, we've got Shasta with Mighty Switch Force. So
Okay,
we'll get that switched over, and I am going to cut for just a second so I can switch some layout things. Did you have some
Okay,
final words?
Should I turn off now, or are we gonna watch the credits?
Oh, you're good to cut whenever.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cut then. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.